going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Cavaliers trail by 5. And here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Well-run play, and Mitchell puts it in the perfect spot.
And so Beal will bring it up for Phoenix. And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. And a timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 0, Ryan Dunn.
Off the inbound pass. And Beal is good for 3. Beal's got 6.
Down in the corner, Beal shoots with confidence. Just one more area he can score from consistently.
Back to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Plumlee pulls down the board.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 8, Grayson Allen.
Garland with the ball. Pass to Mobley. Right side Garland. Done with a steal. Allen outside. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing. The Suns on offense. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered.
Royce O'Neal.
Good eyes, Bradley Beal. That's a nice setup there.
Cavaliers trail by 14. Well, the last few years, Richard, the Suns have had some all-time greats. But this is Devin Booker's team.
No doubt, drafted in 2015. Book's been here his entire career. His first few seasons, the team was, let's just say they were rebuilding, but Devin stayed loyal and enjoyed some stellar seasons since then.
Now here's Allen. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Allen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Assisted by
Allen's got 5 now.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 16. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. The floater. Hunter, good.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. And here are the Suns. They've got a 13-2 run going.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Booker on the wing. 6 points for him. Pass to Jones. Left side Durant. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. He's got 11.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And the shot is good by Garland.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
The three from Mitchell. Outside. Mitchell is good.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. 1:19 left in the half. Booker surveying the D. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to punch shots anywhere on the floor.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Now here's Booker. 54 seconds left in the first half. Takes it inside. Clock at 6. The three, Durant. And the Suns miss again. Cavaliers trail by 12. Outside Garland. Out to Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Hunter. Here's Allen. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Right side Booker. Here's Durant. The shot off that time. Good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Now here's Booker. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And Bradley Beal is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Booker.
Devin Booker.
And Booker with the jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With
Spider Mitchell putting on a show.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allen LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. To the paint. And Bull over to help. Mitchell misses. The Suns lead by 13. Here's the three. Durant's shot is off. And here comes Cleveland. The kick to Hunter. All sorts of time. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Beal outside. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Bull. Nails the baby hook.
Assisted.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Now Mitchell. 11 points in the game. From deep, Mobley hits a three-pointer. Mobley's got 7 points.
The way he can elevate the defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Finished off by Bull.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Outside O'Neal. Pass to Durant. Inside. Outside for Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Durant. For three, O'Neal. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Okoro outside. Here's Jerome. Here's Wade. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Okoro, no good. The Suns lead by 12. Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Hunter. For the finish. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Phoenix no good that time either.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Jerome. The kick to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
Cleveland foul.
Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Phoenix.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. He can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14.
Kevin Durant.
Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
It's deflected. And now the Suns fast break. Beal from outside. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers trail by 17. The three from Okoro. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Thompson. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got his second basket.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Durant with the bucket.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Jerome. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Phoenix with it. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. For 3, Booker. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Big group substitution here for Cleveland.
A big round of applause.
Outside Garland. Pass to Hunter. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. Allen. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Here's Booker. From outside the arc. The rebound by Allen.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I'm sure he is too.
Here's Mitchell. Took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
The fearlessness of Mitchell is just ridiculous. He takes pride in going at the defense.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Phoenix leading by 17. Booker for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Now, you have to extend that defense. You really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Garland, no good. And so it's Phoenix with it. Pass to Jones. Here's Booker. Back to Jones. Dunn outside. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep it rain.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
At the line for Cleveland, Darius.
So he hits the technical free throw. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring. But how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional, quote-unquote, point guard.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Pass to Garland. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
You cannot let Garland get comfortable, especially from the corner.
Phoenix leading by 19. Outside Durant. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Mobley with it. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Now here's Garland. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside Garland. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Out to Mobley. Or Durant. And Durant with the block.
Shot clock violation.
Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Three-pointer. Beal unable to get that one. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. 19-point game. It's tipped. It's stolen by Garland. Back to Mobley.
Remaining in the game.
Hunter on the wing. Outside Garland. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
The 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Right side Hunter. And stolen by Booker. Pass to Durant. Outside Booker. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. To get back on track. And it's good on the lay-in. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
Just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
To the inside. Here's Durant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. They put this one to bed.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 18.
What? Why?
Here's Micic.
Ew, this nigga jump shot trash.
No problem for Phoenix.
You said run it back?
The win. So
Alright. Make me feel some tight way. Alright, you in here or no? Huh? Oh, you are in here. Put it on the right. Alright, bet. You ready? Oh, you want me to use the same team? That's X, bro.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge.
Made me feel some type way. That's Julian. Fuck.
So Boston wins the tip. And here's Holiday. Outside, Porzingis. Brown outside. In the corner. Tatum with it.
Yo.
Good on the three.
And you don't want to give up that kind of.
Be straight to it, nigga, around here, nigga.
You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think?
Nigga, why is my character not moving, bro?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man from the Bronx, a little kid in St. Louis, has
Catch that. Catch that, bro.
an NBA team. He is doing exactly that.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first.
Yeah, fuck that shit, nigga.
Brown inside.
These niggas can't guard no perimeter.
White. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Brown.
Now, Jaylen Brown's athleticism makes him a factor on the glass. Nice job getting those second chance points.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Booker.
Lay, nigga.
Shot is good, making it a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Tatum. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Beal from long range.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
White left side. The kick out to Tatum. Down low. Here's Holiday. Brown outside.
Get up, nigga.
With the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. His team's focus is trying to slow down Devin Booker. He said the thing with Devin is that he's not just an ice
Bobo.
scorer. They run a lot of actions for him, so we have to do our best to chase him around, and the rotations have to be on point.
I am guarding up, bro.
All 5 guys.
It's just a little 2-3.
All right, thank you, David. Now done after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. KD looking around. And stolen by White. By himself. And White with the stuff.
Bro, why did this shit always call my timeouts, bro? Hold on. Dumb boob.
You call speed, being the difference in transition off the steal. Derek White.
I wasn't talking to this one.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Sun substitution.
stars, the Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
You know, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Booker with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Fuck, I'm not telling my shit right.
Phoenix, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. Got a piece of it.
Bro, come on, Kevin.
Brown with it.
Everybody think they knew me.
Watch Holiday. Back to Brown. Celtics passing it
Appreciate
around.
that.
Booker outside. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Don't underestimate Booker's passing ability. He's getting better and better at making plays for others.
Outside, White. The defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute.
Stupid dummy.
He had a shot below 70% last season.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Durant. And the layup's good off the glass.
But you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Screen by Porzingis. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bull with it. Back to Booker. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Tatum on the wing. Launches it. It's rebounded by Booker. Suns lead by 4. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Beal. Now here's Bull.
Oh shit.
Just 5 on the clock. Pulls it up. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Suns lead by 4. We'll get things started. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
O'Neal outside. Bull. It's good on the putback. Bull's got 5 now.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
Pass to Tatum. On Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they
Fuck
are.
down court, nigga.
You don't get there without that nature, which means you
Say
want
get down court, nigga. Stop reaching, bitch. Look at your bum ass.
Back to Bull. Booker outside. Pass to Beal. From deep.
Green bitch, get out the net.
Good on the triple. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA, Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Give me that, nigga.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Jrue Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Celtics trail by 10 and always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys
I'm the 2 in the morning.
make plays time and time again.
I see you whenever I see you. Just leave it at that.
It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Definitely. Business 71, but I stand that black. Yeah, boys are calling me shy.
Holiday looking for an opening.
Bitch, I'll lay my grave and die before I'd ever be one of you niggas.
White left side. Clock at 6.
Try again. Try again.
Wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it
I am guarding, nigga.
to block shots.
Suns lead.
Nigga, I'm not finna just let this nigga take 2s all day. You gonna have to shoot that thing, boy.
Booker outside. Pass to Bull. The 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics on offense. Round with it. Now Beal defending. Over in the corner. White.
Yeah, 3's part of the game too, nigga.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. And
You out the net.
for 3. Connects from 3-point range. KD's got 7 points in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here are the Suns now. It's Durant on the wing.
Get out the net, nigga.
Durant, money.
Tell Jason Tatum guard up there, nigga. One nigga to guard you and shit.
You just can't let him get a look from the corner.
Pass to Holiday. Over in the corner, White.
Man, I wish he would shoot.
The kick out to Tatum. And here's Holiday. Back to Tatum. Now Holiday. Bull covering. 3-pointer.
Yeah, that's clamps, nigga. That's clamps, boy.
The anticipation.
This your team, nigga.
Beal. Wow, what a
Alright, I'm gonna get out this zone then, nigga. I'm a guard. I'm a guard. That's a bet. Bet that.
3.5 minutes played already. And here's Phoenix.
God damn, nigga.
2 run in progress. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously, your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
And Booker puts up a deep 3.
And an excellent defender. The way Holiday disrupts and stays active and engaged on this end, outstanding.
Booker rolls it in. Suns lead by 14.
God damn, nigga.
Foul, it's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. 1:56 left in the first half. Porzingis with the steal.
Really poor pass there, guys, and the D did a great job capitalizing.
Hey, hold on. How do I?
With the 40.
Oh my goodness, Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
Get out the net, nigga.
Got that one quick. Booker's got 8 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is
Appreciate it, nigga.
so you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Durant for
Get out the net, nigga.
good on the 3-point shot. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And stolen by Bull. Pass to KD. Beal with it. White covering. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Celtics. Outside Holiday. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. 6 points for him.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
Here's Beal. Porzingis
Bro,
with the
come
steal.
on, bro.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Tatum. He has 6.
Like, no one wants to see this nigga do this shit all game.
I love the Jason Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We come back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
Right, man, give me the bodies. I'm gonna host some murder. You said what?
Here's Booker. Outside Beal. And a miss there on the triple. And with this score of the Suns in a break, we never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
Outside White. Outside Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's KD. Porzingis.
So you telling me that's not a fucking foul, bro?
Celtics trailed by 13. Here's Brown. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Durant with it. Picked up by Brown. High post shot. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Oh,
Bro, this nigga not even going for the rebound. Brick Lopez. Nah, I put my. I don't put mine on. I put mine on jump. Oh shit! Then, hey nigga, do what you gotta do, bro.
Beal, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Holiday has it in the corner.
Why the fuck?
No good from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense.
Nigga, very late means you holding it forever, nigga.
Beal from long range. A three-pointer right on target. Beal's got 6 points.
And buckets like.
Giannis, I fucking love you. Dumbass nigga, come here. Dummy, where you going? Modest stamina. Say you swear to God.
No, this nigga controller be vibrating and shit. That's weird.
Hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Back to O'Neal. Screen by Durant. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebound by the Celtics.
Nigga, why are my players not being subbed the fuck in, bro?
That outside shot is simply
And there's one guy who rarely
Nigga, shit, bro.
Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Suns lead by 14. Outside, O'Neal. Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
To the middle. And Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 8 points for Porzingis.
And this is outstanding vision by Jaylen Brown. This guy dishing the ball beautifully to his teammates.
Stop all that jumping, bitch ass boy.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the call.
Dumbass nigga. Nigga, I'm the GOAT, bro. A step back, fucking mid-range, nigga.
Put his dick in your mouth.
Damn, they go out and shade.
Oh, hell no. That shit was loud as fuck, Julian. Shit.
I put it right into the microphone.
On the shot that sends him to the line. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are no answers for his side.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
And both free throws good for Porzingis. And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Here's Jones. Out to Lee. Back to Jones. Allen for 3.
Ugh.
No, nigga.
Yo. What? Nigga, I did, cause I greened the shit, nigga.
Bro, suck this nigga Damian Lillard, bro. What the fuck is you doing?
Nigga, they don't reply here, nigga.
Range jumper. And the Suns lead by 17.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pass to Porzingis. the layup. Porzingis has got 6 in the quarter.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
They swipe it. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Shireman good.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Jones. And it's done in the corner. Lee outside. Back to Dunn. From 15 feet away. Allen outside. The shot missing. Nice D from Porzingis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pritchard. Scoreless thus far. And now here comes Jones. The break. And done with the slam.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pritchard. That 3 off the mark. O'Neal from long range. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. They'll get 44. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Celtics trail by 15. Here's Pritchard. 2 points. That one goes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Looking to get it going. Oh! With the bounce.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
And so Tua calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Change here. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Here's Bull. Allen outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside, KD. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. Screen by Bull. The offensive rebound. With 10 on the clock. And the dunk by Bull.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. Right side Holiday. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. With 3, Booker hits the 3-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 20.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. And they get it. And the layup is good.
Well, Jason Tatum has worked hard to fill out his frame. It's not going to bother him that you're bringing a level of physicality.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul.
There's the pick. Here's Durant. Pass to Richards. Here's Bol. Suns moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Durant. The rebound by the Celtics. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Brown. Right side Tatum. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by Richards. Suns leading by 18. Booker with it. He's picked up by White. Screen by Bol. Booker outside. A 3 ball. They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, you can see the level of aggression. If Jason Tatum sees a window of opportunity to drive it, he will expose it.
Inside. Here's Bol. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Now here is Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brown right side.
2 minutes.
Outside Holiday. Brown right side. Dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
At the line.
How about the strength on the finish? Jaylen Brown showing real muscle.
You know, many see Brown as a scorer, but Doris, he's put more of an emphasis on his defense in recent seasons.
You're exactly right, Kevin. He's taken tremendous pride in asking his coaches to put him on the best offensive player. When he's the point of attack defensively, look out. He can give a lot of headaches to ball handlers.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Devin Booker.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
KD with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Suns?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Boston again missing. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 16-6 run. Booker outside. For the 3. Doesn't go that time. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Horford in the post. On the wing, Holiday. Back to Horford.